Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, a rivalry that dates back to the amateurs, is finally in the works of making its way to prime time. In what many believe to be a lopsided fight in favor of Devin Haney, many in the fighting community have expressed their surprising predictions in the lead-up to this showdown. Let's get into it. In a recent interview with Inside Fighting, Floyd Mayweather and Ryan Garcia had some harsh words for Devin Haney, saying that Ryan Garcia is one of the biggest names in boxing, while Devin Haney's name just doesn't have the same draw.
Now they're talking him versus Devin Haney. Would you like to see that fight? Is that a good fight?
It's up to Ryan. You know, Ryan is Ryan do crazy numbers, so it's up to him. Everything's up in the air. So whoever you want to fight.
Other than yourself, is he the biggest viewed boxer in the game right now?
It's some heavy hitters. I mean, it's some heavy hitters in the game right now. When I say some heavy hitters, not many, I should say. But right now in boxing, right now it's only three. It's only three.
Which are?
Canelo,
Facts.
Ryan, and GERVONTA Tank Davis.
I agree.
These harsh words don't come from nowhere. Back in June, Devin Haney bashed Floyd Mayweather for, quote, ruining boxing. We could change the whole dynamic of boxing and make it look like the UFC. Those guys fight each other, lose, fight again, and maybe even bigger fights after a loss. Floyd made boxing bigger, but he kind of messed up the game with the undefeated record, so guys don't want to fight each other. They just want to keep the O. In a recent interview with Fight Hype, Romero, the current WBA 140 champ, could not wrap his head around what is enticing about a Haney versus Garcia showdown. He believes the real fight to make is Rolly versus Garcia, and that Garcia will talk it up that he wants to fight Haney, but when it comes time to sign a contract, you won't hear from him.
But it only makes sense then it's Ryan versus Rolly, then, you know?
I ain't, like I said, like, you know, I hear, you know.
I'm just speaking as a fan, like maybe.
As a fan, everybody wants to see that fight. Dude, like, that's the biggest fight in boxing right now. Like, hands down, like, that fight's gonna be the biggest fight in boxing if that does happen, because it's a built-up beef from 2017, you know? Like, it's been built up, you know, and, like, it's a good fight, you know, and I do feel that fight should not have happened any time prematurely than what it is. What could it be now, you know? Realistic.
You think Oscar even wants to try to get that? I mean, I think if I was Oscar, they'll probably, it makes sense for me, but maybe he's trying to prevent, you know, things from happening, because, you know, he's out here saying that, you know, maybe a Devin Haney fight, I'm gonna try to make this fight happen, you know, but.
I mean, why though? Like that's the thing I don't get, like, why?
You know, Ryan says he wants it. It's a title fight on the line.
Every fighter wants it. Every fighter wants to fight this person. Every fighter wants to fight that person. Do they really want it? You never know if somebody really wants it until the.
Many people in the fighting community believe that Ryan Garcia doesn't really deserve a shot to fight Devin Haney, and that Haney might be on another level than Garcia. A fight that has been desired by boxing purists for a while is actually GERVONTA Davis versus Devin Haney. During his post-fight press conference after his impressive win over Regis Prograis, Devin Haney was asked about GERVONTA and if we could ever see these two meet in the ring. Tank doesn't want to fight. If he really wanted to fight, he would be trying to build up the fight instead of trying to knock it down or say I'm only selling because of this or that. If he really wanted to fight me, he would be saying it's a big fight and the best fight for boxing. He only talks down the fight. But like I've said many times, they say everything but let's fight. Former welterweight champ AMIR had nothing but glowing things to say about Devin Haney. Mentioned that he could tell from sparring with Haney that he was destined to be a world champ. When asked directly about the outcome of who wins between him and Garcia, AMIR was very definitive.
Yeah, I think he'll beat Ryan Garcia. Yeah. I mean, look, I know they fought 3 times before. And no, six times before, 3-3. But I think if it ever happens again, definitely I think Devin Haney will take that fight. At one time we may have done like 6, 7, 8 rounds with each other. Brilliant fighter, and I'm glad that he was there to help. You know, end of the day, you know, he was up and coming at that time. He wasn't a world champion, and I do remember speaking to him, saying to him that you will one day become one of the best out there, because you can see talent. I think it's the focus he has, and from a young age he's been training as well.
Social media star turned professional boxer Jake Paul has an eye for marketing and believes Haney versus Garcia is the fight to make. In a recent interview with Devin Haney, Jake Paul made sure to confront Haney on how the fight plays out against Ryan Garcia. Haney's answer was simple: it wouldn't be close.
A lot of people don't know this, but you beat Ryan Garcia in the amateurs.
Yeah.
What would happen now?
I do feel like Ryan has got better since the amateurs, but I don't feel like he got that much better. It won't be no different in the amateurs. In the amateurs, we were like very competitive. We would go back and forth. But now, I don't feel like it would be a close fight with us.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fight news and updates.